sons are in the ground behind the Hinds County Jail. And the government officials say, well, before we can give you any kind of proof of validation, did they tell you had to buy back the rights?
Buy the rights back. You have to buy that back.
Which is mind-boggling.
You know, why? I don't get it.
No, nobody gets it.
I don't get that.
It makes no sense. But for them to be able to get Social Security benefits and everything, they have to.
Situation in Mississippi, Jackson, Mississippi to be exact. It's been revealed 215 bodies were buried in unmarked graves behind a state jail in Jackson, of course. Attorney Ben Crump is now calling for an investigation. Families of the dead reportedly had no idea until last month. Some of them, those grave sites were only labeled by a number and a metal rod. Joining us to talk about it, activist Arthur Silky Slim Reed, who also works with Ben Crump. So, Arthur, this started with Dexter Wade's case back in March, right? He was an individual who was hit by a police officer, and his family thought he was simply missing, but he was dead and buried, and no one notified them.
Well, the thing about it is that he had identification on him, Isaiah, and the medical examiner gave it to the lead detective, who said he called, didn't get an answer, and they didn't worry about doing anything else. What we're finding, Isaiah, is that Mississippi is Mississippi. It's an ugly Mississippi. And this is sad because now we have 6 other individuals that has been put into the same grave. And if you look at the video from when we first went to that site, buzzards were flying overhead. And we were trying to figure out, why are the buzzards flying overhead? But it's because they're putting them in shallow graves, and the only thing that they're putting them in is a body bag without embalming the bodies. So the stench from the bodies are drawing buzzards there. It's so inhumane for anybody to do anyone like that, Isaiah, is just horrible is what we can say. And that's not even a word that we should use in a situation like this. It's something that we haven't seen.
I've been having dreams of going to the top lately. Me and my niggas ain't Mike Will, but we know we made it. So many people hating, they been trying to count me out. So I had to switch up my hustle so I can make it out. We been going crazy lately, falling on a daily basis. You should see the hatred, the evidence, all up in they